We are back in Florida. Welcome back to your daily dose, everybody. We are headed on into the Magic Kingdom for actually a pretty rare day. Today, the Magic Kingdom closes at 4:30. Very rare does it ever close that early for not just anything. They have something special going on here tonight. It is a cast service celebration for those who have hit certain milestones with the Disney company. I believe it's anywhere from 10 to 50 years. They close the Magic Kingdom and it's all for cast members and I feel like some friends and family. But we're going here right now, coming in here around like 12:30 because today should be pretty empty inside the Magic Kingdom. A rare day, and I want to show you what it's like to be on a day like today. That doesn't really happen. I think it only happens once per year. So let's go see what the sitch is inside. Maybe people have learned that today is a day that you want to go to Magic Kingdom. We'll see what the wait times are. But welcome back to Florida. I'm actually filming this video, I think, a week before you see it. Today's date is January 30th. I'm pretty far ahead in the video, so I didn't even go to Wisconsin yet. Hope those videos turned out well for those who watch on a daily. For those who aren't, let's go see this very rare day that I believe only happens once inside the Magic Kingdom per year. And let me tell you, it is beautiful out. We're in the 70s right now. It feels wonderful. It feels wonderful. Small little update here. I actually smelt it versus saw it. They have new mulch. It's got that new mulch smell. It smells great. I love the smell of mulch. Anyone else, or is it just me? I love mulch. I don't know why. There it is. The Magic Kingdom will be closing promptly at 4:30. Happens once a year. To my knowledge, it could happen twice. I don't know. Comment down below. I'm pretty sure it only happens once. I was gonna say by the time we leave, we'll see them setting up, but they're already setting on up. We'll see what it looks like when we leave. This is when all the cast members will be picking up like their special event like badges. It's a really cool night where they just get to enjoy Magic Kingdom. I believe they can have alcohol too. There's food everywhere. I personally have never been able to do that just because I wasn't with the company for 5 years, or sorry, 10 years. But congratulations to those cast members. How fun. Free food, free alcohol, free rides, free everything. That's what they'll be walking on in. Pretty nice. And they have all these set up too for tonight. A lot of people, obviously. All the setup. Never really see that. Stanchions, rope. Let's see if they have anything else inside Magic Kingdom. No line either. Guys, I can't tell you how beautiful it is. I know most of the country's cold. And we were cold in California and obviously Wisconsin. So nice. Oh, I gotta catch this. Check it out. We got two cranes near the middle. We have one inside the Magic Kingdom, then we have another one right here. That's for the refurb of Bay Lake Tower, but it looks like they repositioned the crane here in the front of the Contemporary. And then the one for Big Thunder. Totally forgot about these bad boys. 5 of them for the new hotel. There she is. We are back. As expected, not really too many people scanning on in. I think this is going to be a solid day. Let's check the wait times when we get on in. So far, nothing special other than notifying us 4:30 close. I love coming on days like this. Time is now a little past 1. I took my good old time coming here. I feel like today is just a grand scheme of, well, not grand scheme of things. Today, I guess in the grand scheme of things, is a no rush day. Let's go on in and see what it's like. Should be here until about close, 4:30. Next time I go to Disneyland, I'm gonna book like a later flight so I can do the coast to coast challenge where I potentially go to every park here and then I go to the parks over at Disneyland. I think that'd be a pretty fun challenge. I know some have done it in the past, but I always like to get my early flights. But I think I want to do that challenge. Disney World. We're back. Looks like we still have that refurbishment going on in the stairs here for the railroad. Didn't expect to see this. I thought it would be done by now, but I have no idea how long it's actually going to take, you know? Here's a look at the crowds. I'm gonna pull up the wait times here soon. Look at the crane for I don't know why, but I almost said Rock and Roller Coaster. It's for Big Thunder. They'll be there probably for about a year. It's, oh, actually, they're actually working right now. You can see it moving. Quick little scan. We'll get on some rides here today, obviously, as that is the goal, since there's nobody here. I don't know what, though. We'll play it by ear. It's usually what I do. Let's have a look down Main Street. You know, as much as we do come here, it's still a weird adjustment coming from Disneyland with everything being so tiny and close together. Here at Disney World, we got a lot of space. Beautiful. All right, let's go check these wait times. My app has been a little bit glitchy today, but here is what we are working with. Lots of walk-ons around the board, which is what, oh my gosh, Peter Pan's 25. We just might have to wait for Peter Pan. Haunted Mansion's 25. Jungle Cruise, for some reason, always has a long wait, 35. Hey, was that longer than, okay. Seven Dwarfs is 50. See what I mean? Great day to be here. Great day. Only happens once a year. I think there is one service celebration in Hollywood Studios too. I think there's two, but I think there's just one in Magic and then one in Hollywood. So I think technically there's 2 per year. I think with that, we're gonna head right to Peter Pan. And if that for some reason goes up, we'll just head over to Mansion. Peter Pan at 25 minutes midday. Can't go wrong with that.
She doesn't scare you, to see her is to take a sudden chill. Cruella, Cruella, the girls are just the ice in her stare. There's a sunshine and everywhere. She's like a spider waiting for the kill. Look out for Cruella de Vil.
Don't get me wrong with this statement. I love Disneyland, but I feel like I'm back at home, you know? Like Disney World is definitely home, but it's always a joy to visit Disneyland. I just, I don't know. Pretty cool that the ones at Disneyland Walt did drive. He didn't drive these ones. Peeking inside the Emporium, they still have the refurb up in the Emporium. Looks to be a multi-month refurbishment. Excited to see what they do. I wonder if they are going to be changing the wallpaper, or they're just refreshing it. My guess is they're changing it up. Cruella de Vil. Oh my goodness, guys! I almost just walked out. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. We got all the entertainment out today. Update, Peter Pan just went to 45, but Mansion went to 10. We are officially going to Haunted Mansion. Doesn't look like they've set much up for the celebration inside the park. I know they have like little food booths for them. That might come a little bit later. I don't know officially when it starts. Probably 5:30 to clear everybody. I haven't done this in a while though. We gotta bring this back this year. Some of you OGs who've been watching forever probably know what I'm about to do. It's been a hot second. Oh gosh, his knuckles are getting worn. Better get used to this view. Does that count as a 4th mountain here? It's a huge crane. By the way, Space Mountain's a 20-minute wait, and Tron just went down to a 40. Pretty nice. I haven't been on Tron in a while. I haven't really eaten anything today. Everything smells so good. You know, I'm just thinking about it here. Hall of Presidents should be closed, shouldn't it? I think it is. Sure enough, it's closed, but for how long, we do not know. And honestly, we don't really know what the show is gonna be. Like, are they just gonna be moving him back? That'll be interesting. Closed for refurbishment. I'm a little bit sad that Peter Pan went up to 45. Mansion looks pretty long, but you know what? I think the wait times are short. I don't think a lot of people bought Genie. Because it makes no sense. Oh my, should I just say Genie? The Lightning Lane. Long, there's a pretty long line for Mansion for a 10-minute wait. Let's stick it out and see what it is. Very curious. Unless it went up to something crazy, I did not expect this. Still says 10. All right, let's give it a go unless it changes. Honestly, I don't believe this is 10. This is probably like a 30 and we're barely moving. They must have just like went down for a second. Still says 10, but I'm gonna go to an actual 10 Pirates. This is definitely not it. You gotta know when to abort the mission, and my gut feeling says this is not a 10. Hey, girl. However, fun fact, if this line continues to be as big as it is, Disney actually just filed permits for the Haunted Mansion. I believe it actually has something to do with this. That wood has been there for over a year. They actually filed, I think, 15, not patents, I say patents, permits. And I believe that is what they're gonna be doing, is finally fixing this. It's been over a year. Oh yeah, I even asked the cast member, I was like, do you guys think you're at 10 minutes? She goes, no, this is definitely 40. So we're aborting mission. Must have been down, I don't know what happened. Honestly, a lot busier than I thought today was going to be. I'm actually gonna go on the Liberty Bell here because I wanna get a look at Big Thunder, and this will be our best bet to do that. Let's head on. I'm not gonna go to the top because I don't wanna get fried. You know, since we were gone, we actually got a huge update from Disney World regarding on when Muppets is closing. I know we're in like a completely different park, and I usually kind of save the updates for when we're in the park. June 7th, Muppets Vision 3D and Pizza Rizzo's will be permanently closing. That will be the last day you can experience Muppet Vision 3D, so it's permanently closing on June 8th. And the reason why I bring that up, because we don't have a closing date yet for what we're on right now, because if you guys didn't know, we're getting a Cars expansion here, different than Disneyland. I just wanted to bring that up because we were literally just in Disneyland, so we don't know the last time we're gonna be on here quite yet. It will be sometime this year though. Bittersweet. I just hope the cars aren't like too loud, kind of ruining this area, because one thing I like about this area is very kind of peaceful, other than, you know, the riverboat occasionally wailing the horn. Someone dropped something in there? What is it? Is it a magic band? It's a magic band. Someone dropped their magic band in there. If you guys are wondering why I elected to skip Haunted Mansion, on a day like today, I don't really expect to stand in line, so if there's any chance I can go on a walk on, I'm gonna do that. Actually, honestly, that's what I'm kind of about these days. If I can go on a ride versus wait, I always go to the ride that doesn't have a wait, you know?
All hands stand by. Engine room, reverse 1/4. Bound. Let's go bell line.
Aye, aye, sir. Bow line away.
Engine room, ahead 1/4. Down blast bound.
We're moving.
Sound off. Be a different reading, not fun.
Oh my gosh. I wish I had a really good zoom. They've completely closed it off now. They're shooting arcade. There's doors and windows. I should have been up on the 3rd floor. Totally forgot about that. Looks like that could be opening pretty soon.
Much further out of port, I think I should mention that you best not be sitting on those handrails.
Look at that dumpster.
That we're passing is Frontierland. A few years back, it was no more than a boom town.
That's wild.
Wilderness by a handful of settlers looking to side of the river.
Kind of makes me sad seeing people stop and take pictures, because that could be this could be their last trip ever experiencing.
Whether it happened or not.
their riverboat.
As they grow older,
But it is good to see that they're actually actively working, you know, and not seeing them work. This is gonna take a good year though. Let me wait till we get around to see if we can see the track is all kind of gone. Looks like we have a whole lot of nothing with the outside queue. It's mainly just gonna be the track. You can actually see some workers out there.
that island over across the way.
Nothing with this quite yet, even if that is in the plans, because I do need to widen this.
Marvelously. And if you follow the Wilderness Trail there,
I honestly can't really see much
the gates of Fort Langhorne.
other than the support beams that they have up.
Outpost before we head into Indian country.
They have taken a lot of the track off. Actually, the track is off over here. Wow. Yeah, check this out. Wait. Right here, you can tell that the track is gone. I don't know if you guys can tell. I wonder if that's what they're throwing in the dumpster. It's gotta be. Because that is the main reason for the refurbishment. Wait, that's wild. Yeah, you guys see, like, that's what they're walking on what used to be the track. It's gone.
Look on to the port side there. Every now and then, the water under that crest of rock comes to a natural
That's cool.
bottom and spurts out all over the place like a tea kettle left on the fire too long. The Indians around here used to tell me these
I wonder if they're gonna
guys
replace
were
this wood too,
spirits.
or just the track. Oh yeah, look, I have a whole.
Trespassers traipsing all over their sacred hunting ground. Be that as it may,
It's pretty cool
that's
seeing.
Thunder Mountain poking up in the sky over there.
I didn't really expect to do this today, but I'm glad we did. Oh my gosh, it smells insanely like flowers right now. Yeah, all the track is completely removed. One year. Hard to believe that's down for 1 year. Mansions line is still all the way over here, so I'm gonna leave that one for a little bit later. We'll monitor that line. I don't know what it is, but why does Pirates of the Caribbean always have like a 10-minute wait? Like, no matter what time of the year it is. Well, sometimes they can, don't get me wrong, but like, do they need an update? One's not announced, but like, it's just weird. It's one of my favorite rides. Maybe it's just so efficient. You know, anybody else have that realization or wonder? I gotta remember to bring a popcorn bucket home. I want to bring it to my mom and dad. Because remember, they had no idea where I was going. I'm gonna check out the Tortuga Tavern updates after this. They actually have some construction stuff up. But for the time being, we're gonna enjoy a 10-minute wait. Walls are still up for the new tavern or the new bar coming for Pirates of the Caribbean. A little to no insight on this, but check this out, guys! Comment down below, it's a walk-on. If you're new on the channel, we comment down below, it's a walk-on. When it's a walk-on. This is great. It's kind of nuts. For some reason, this never has long line. Well, I wouldn't say never. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, da, da. Do, 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 do. It's a lovely walk-on. I love my life. This is really great. It's been a while since I've been on this side. The whole road to ourselves.
Arms, feet, and legs inside the boat.
I'm scared. Poor fellows. I was wondering why there's bubbles. Someone has a bubble wand going right now. Be brave. The scene is so dark.
Can't you reach any further, you stub-winged bilge rat?
It's gonna take a while to get used to this. The new gift shop. A lot more narrower. They're still working on this side though. All right, onward. Hopefully with the walk-ons. Man, this whole area just smells like paint. Here's the update for Tortuga. They have it all blocked off now. Looks like they're redoing just like the seating area. That was supposed to open a long time ago, but it looks like obviously they're continuing to work on some things. Crowds seem to be kind of thinning out over here as to be expected, but I don't think that's going to be the case where we're walking to. Mansion still has the same line, so I'm actually going to abort that and we're going to go somewhere else. I don't think any of you guys are going to guess where I'm going to. Peter Pan's 35, but that's too long for us. That's too long. We actually got to go on a walk-on. This is a ride that's never really a walk-on or ever go on. This is also a day in how Disney actually always should be. I'm guaranteeing not a lot of people bought Genie. Why do I keep calling it Genie? Lightning Lane. Because there's like a lot of people walking around, but the lines are all walk-ons. It's freaking phenomenal. I'm hoping the line stays a walk-on for when we get there. I actually can't believe I'm going on this ride because I don't like it. Unpopular opinion. Never mind, I changed my opinion to it's just not my favorite for certain reasons. Look at Speedway. That's a walk-on. I could go on that next too. Wow, we have a look at this, what's straight ahead of us. Whoa. The Astro Orbiter is completely gone. Wow, I think I'll ride it now if they ever get rid of that ride, because that ride is just so iconic and it looks so blank. They removed the whole track. Wow, look how empty that looks. Well, if you haven't put 2 and 2 together, we're gonna head on Space Mountain. Space Mountain is 15 minutes. And the reason why I don't like it, every time I go on this ride, I get a headache. I don't know why. It's like some days I don't, some days I do, so I usually avoid Space Mountain. There it is. 15 minutes. Also too, this is like the one ride at Disney where there is like no recording. But I love this queue. I used to have, I always say this guys, I always say this, but I used to have this soundtrack on CD before MP3.
back or neck problems, motion sickness, or other mothers should not Thank you, and enjoy your flight.
I will. Disney's Hyperion Resort. They need to make that. The queue is looking mighty promising. Someone just said do the roar. That's Shrek. This is awesome. Let's go. We can count this as a walk-on. Sorry guys, can't show any of it, but I can show the queue. Obviously. See, part of my job here on YouTube, it's just still crazy. It's my job to film my life. Is to show you guys days like today. Comment down below if you guys would come, because I feel like some would avoid who don't know because it's only open at 4:30, but it's totally worth your money. And maybe you could have a nice chill hotel day, or you bought a park hopper and you park hop over to a different park after 4:30. This is the way. I was walking up the Tron, but I've never turned around so fast. Tron's like a 45, so it's kind of okay, but we can do better. And boy, are we hopefully about to do better. Hopefully it's not another Haunted Mansion where the time just skyrockets, but Seven Dwarfs has a 35-minute wait. Let's hope it's true. I'm gonna wait it no matter what though. My goodness, I'm not having good luck here. It went up to 50. Imagine that. But you know what? It's a walk on poo. Poo's 10 minutes, so we're gonna go right across the street and go on. We need the poo. It's a walk-on day. It is about 11 minutes. That's not bad. No gophers.
He'll never reach that tree.
Why me? Oh dear. Hang on tightly, Roo. Look, Mama, look. I'm right.
My mistake. I was just in time to tell you about my Uncle Clyde. A very independent. Watch out for everyone in mortal. They steal honey. Steal honey?
Well, folks, I'm gonna do a little shopping before we head out here. Still a little bit surprised on how empty it was. Well, sorry, not empty. How a little bit more packed it was, but it still got that empty feeling. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't. So I'm actually gonna bring 2 popcorns home. I'm gonna bring regular popcorn home for my dad, but my mom likes the special popcorn in the Emporium. Not the Emporium, the confectionery. So I'm gonna go get that for them. Go. And you know what? I'm gonna get one of these for Casey, just because I'm leaving her, you know? One more item to go. Regular popcorn. Could have sworn the refills were $1. When did it go up to $2.25? Has it been that for a while? I'm assuming it has. It's the least I could do. They're getting me as a prize, and now they get their favorite popcorn. Completed a beautiful ride back to TTC. I did actually see some cast members headed on in for their service celebration. Look at all these cast members getting ready for the big rush. I only saw a few, so maybe they're not all here quite yet, but they're getting ready to greet them. Look at this too. It's all ready. I don't know what time it starts. All right, folks, that's gonna be it for your daily dose. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Only happens one time a year. It looks like the secret was kind of out with that. A little bit busier than I thought, but hey, we were still able to get on a lot, and obviously the crowds were down compared to normal operations because of the early closing. But congrats to the cast members. I think it would have been a week by now already before you see this video, but that was really exciting to go on in there and now bring these home to my parents, which you guys already would have saw. But with that, we'll be back at Disney again tomorrow, and I'll be back from Wisconsin. This is really weird. See you guys then. Bye. Bye-bye.